This video will show you some tips of how to navigate in your ebooks and to make sure that you're utilizing them to get the benefit of all of the features. So when you're in your course, when you click on a week, when you scroll down, if you see the green puzzle pieces, as I call them, you will see those are the Cengage plugins, if you will. But if you click on the puzzle piece, that's for the chapter 1 reading, and you see it kind of blinks and then it opens, so don't worry about that. You can see that I clicked on chapter 1, so see right here it took us to chapter 1, which is perfect. But I want to show you in the features what you can do. So I'm going to start right here with the A. This is to select the small text. But if you click on the larger text, you can see that it's increasing the font size. So if that's more comfortable for you, you can choose that setting. And then you just click again to make it smaller. If you want to bookmark something, this is where you would bookmark it. And when you come back to the ebook later, it will have the page marked for you. If you'd like to print, this is the button you push to print if you have a printer. And then if you need help, you can search with this feature. So let me show you a couple of other things. One of the most useful icons in this dark gray toolbar to the right is if you click on the book, it takes you to the full book. And if you go to chapters, you can see that you can scroll through, see the different topics, and of course you can click on any chapter and it takes you directly to that area. Now you can see that it's expanded. To collapse it, you always click right here. Now let's say you want to search in the book. Let's say you're doing an assignment on transactional communication. So you type in any topic word. Well, it would help if I spelled it correctly, so let's try it that way. There we go. So I typed in transactional, and you can see it shows you all of the different places that it's located. So you can see that that topic is clearly in chapter 1 and later in chapter 16. So you would just click on it, and it takes you to where the word transactional was. So remember, the magnifying glass is used to search, and that's a really handy feature if you're working on a project or a paper and you want to look up a specific topic and you can't remember what chapter it was in. Another really nice feature is the read speaker. So you can click it in the gray sidebar, or let's go back, we can close that. Remember, this is how you close the sidebar. So let's go in and open up a section. You can click read speaker on the side, or you can click it up here. Now this is the volume.
The self-serving bias. Research indicates that we tend to construct attributions that serve our personal interest.
And you see I just clicked to stop and start right there. Now if you want to adjust the speed, you click on the side and you can set it to slower or faster. Do you want a male voice? Do you want a female? So it's a really neat feature. Let's say you're cooking and you can't look at the page, but you have some quiet time, or you're doing a task and you'd like to have the book read aloud to you. That's a really great feature. So I encourage you to take advantage of that feature of this book. So again, to play it, you click up here.
Interpersonal communication. A second major emphasis in the field of communication.
Okay, so another thing I want to show you, if you click on full book, go back to chapters. Actually, let's close this because we have it open behind here. Let's close this as well. Okay, in some of your ebooks in a class like Intro to Psychology, for example, when the book opens, it lands on this view. This is what's called a unit view. The reason that some of the books open like this, you can see this is all chapter 1. It's hard to explain, but it just means it's the way the ebook is designed by the publisher, where there's so many sections to a chapter. And you don't have to worry about it. You just click on whichever section you want, and you can navigate just the same as soon as this populates. The internet is running slow. So let's close that. Let's open one. See if another one will open faster. So you can still populate. See, there's a video in this one, and you can still scroll down. But if you prefer to navigate this way, where you're clicking the arrow after you scroll down, you can do it that way as well. So you can see you can have multiple sections open at once. Lots of great features. Some of these you will not be using, so don't worry about it. But flashcards, this is a great feature too. So the flashcards, you can see that there's several different ways to use it. So relationship level of meaning, you can flip the card and that gives you the definition. Then you can go to the previous card, you can shuffle the deck. So this is a great tool for studying. So if you have any questions, please feel free to contact Academic Coaching or your instructor, and I hope this video was helpful.